온. 완전 좋아.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Captain Amari, reporting for duty.
Please move behind the barrier.
Enemy coming to shoot you down. Bailing out. Enemy fire.
Prepare to re-engage.
Get into position. Clearing the area. Time to be young to die. Routing power to forward shield. This will heal. I'm going to shoot you down. Bailing out. I'm back in the game. Heroes never die.
Enemies re-engaging.
Don't worry, I got it. I haven't had enough. No. I need healing. Nerf this. All systems checked out. Routing power forward barrier.
Get that.
Taking off.
You're powered up. Get in there.
You better get out of the way.
60 seconds remaining.
Claim on the objective.
Now we're talking. I'm on fire.
This one's mine.
My ultimate is no
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective
I'm going to shoot you down. I need healing. Time to raise my APM.
Unit to objective. Everyone wants to run? There.
I will watch over you.
Haven't had enough.
Take the objective.
I have to nerf this. Check me out. Nerf this. Wiped out. Suiting up. Now I'll show them. Ejecting. It's not you. It's me. On. Boosters engaged. I'm on the object. Let's do this. Go. Shoot down.
Taking the objective. Support requested.
Need healing. Ejecting.
I'm staking my claim on the objective.
Round 2. Complete. Score 2-2. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I'm ready to win. Get through this.
Taking me flat. And if you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
Wow, the view is amazing.
Attack commences in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Defense matrix activated. You're all over me. Sniper, don't get caught. I need healing. Need healing.
I will keep you here.
Ejecting. All systems. Not necessary.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Snapper.
My ultimate is in charge.
Shoot down. Time to raise my DPS. No. Bailing out. Diva re-engaging.
60 seconds remaining.
Strike that hit. Taking off. Rallying power to forward shield. Ejecting.
30 seconds remaining.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Step
The
right.
objective is mine. Mecha activated.
10 seconds.
Enemy arriving.
2. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I play to win!
Seen it before. Stick together. We will complete our mission.
Walk it off.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I feel a lot better having
Get behind the barrier.
We all need someone like trust.
I'm taking care of you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Defense matrix activated! Ouch! Ejecting! Come on!
Walk it off.
Your mind's on up! Watch over you! Nerf this! Mecha activate! Game on! Get through this! Need healing! I'm going to continue with the special attack! Ejecting!
60 seconds remaining.
Our objective is under attack. Dispatch the enemy immediately.
Charging up!
Our enemies are taking the point.
Objective lost.
Form up.
New defense point. Objective B. Defeat. Play of the game.
I will watch over you!
Your
deal with Linkser because he is
I think he does.
just rampage right now.
Oh, the disrespect pulse bomb, man, just coming in from behind, getting that payload moving a bit more. Linkser tries to go for the delay. He falls early. Transcendence coming in after that as they go on the attack, but Taimu right there with the McCree, and he is looking, well, he was in a good position, and then he walked really far up, so never mind.
This fight is still eventually going to be won by the Fuel. Good stall, though. Not sure if they needed to use that Transcendence in order to keep that. Nobody coming up yet. Linkser now on that Widowmaker, and the Widow duels have commenced, but coolMatt will be the one flanking Taimu and taking him down.
coolMatt dishonorably inserting himself into the Sacred Widow duel. Taimu having to duck, watching out. Oh, and there it is, coolMatt helping out again.
Taimu now, the king of the high ground. Everybody trying to pile on top of the Winston shield. Linkser will come from the other direction and take out Chips as well. Back-to-back headshots.
Yeah, Linkser's been doing so much work on this Widowmaker here. Now Dallas Fuel is really scrambling down to just 10 seconds remaining here, and that is just the right time for Jake to pop that tactical visor. Finds Mickey hiding out, and I don't know if anyone from Dallas can even get back. Yeah, Effecti finds
with that Helix rocket.
This guy's game sense is just on the next level, man. He knew exactly where Effect was.
Players over the course of Overwatch.
Yeah, Taimu brought back up again, but Houston Outlaws getting all the kills here. Jake not even needing to use that barrage to find the kills on the Pharah. Wow. Harry Hook does manage to find the kill on Jake.
Oh,
wow,
that's a huge kill on the Banny.
Harry Hook, are you suddenly a great Zenyatta player? Wow. Linkser pulls out the Dragon Blade, gets nothing with it though as Mickey protects his team. Effect down below, using those shotguns, staying alive, and Dallas Fuel resoundingly winning this team fight. Can they handle the respawns though?
There is an EMP that's going to be coming off spawn. Jake will kill Effect. The Primal Rage may be enough just to hold them out here. Chips and Harry Hook ulting simultaneously.
Transcendence for Chips, that's right.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
My friends, God's resources standing around. There's glory to be won.
I'm ready to kill.
You honor me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Escort the payload.
The power of destruction.
Barrier activated.
My Riptire is charging. ready to unleash ow. My ultimate is almost ready. The payload moves with certainty. Nice, nice.
Complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Your safety is my primary concern.
This will heal.
Barrier activated. Fortifying defenses. Oi! This is no time! For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I recommend moving behind the barrier. Hello there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Barrier
Stop
activated.
the payload.
You are advised to move behind the barrier.
My ultimate is charged.
I recommend moving behind the barrier. Barrier activated. Your safety is behind the barrier. You're not getting away. This time, enemies data. You are advised to move behind my barrier. Enemy survivors. Prepare to re-engage. Behind you. I'm not behind the barrier. I'm not. Not so fast.
I will watch over you.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
The power of destruction.
Madness. Did someone call a doctor? Heroes never die.
Thank you.
60 seconds remaining.
My way.
30 seconds remaining.
Nearly over. Keep up our defense.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Not so fast.
My ultimate is almost ready.
I will watch over you.
Please move behind the barrier.
I'm taking care.
Power of destruction. My will made real. Please move behind the barrier.
60 seconds remaining.
Contact!
Get back.
I cast this forth.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
Power of destruction.
30 seconds remaining.
Pull together. We can.
Pass into the iris.
Cease your resistance.
10 seconds remaining.
Their inevitable defeat. That's reality.
Please move behind the barrier. Stop right there.
Victory! Play of the game.
This control meter nearly all the way up, 87% already. Here comes Cool Matt back on the point once more, and here's where it slows down. Well, they do actually demech him very quickly, actually. And Beck just goes ahead and drops a Death Blossom, and that's going to be it. So Dallas Fuel with 420 left on the clock will fall as well.
Chips coming in with an EMP.
That's could be their moment here. Jake does get hacked, but he still does a lot of damage with that left click anyway. And now some decent control meter getting built up by Houston Outlaws.
Yeah, that's the Forest swap is great for them because they saw the Tracer initially alongside the Reaper and they knew they were going to be able to get some free long-range damage. They have forced the switch from Taimu, but it may be too late.
Yeah, it's a bit of a brawl right now. It's all about the respawns for Dallas Fuel. If they can make it last, if they can get a couple picks each time. Primal Rage nearly running out for Muma here, but his teammates are capitalizing. Everybody got bottled into the back line, and Jake just doing tons of damage with that Pharah. Barrage comes in, whoops, yeah, it's hard to barrage into the Winston jumping at you, but it works out in the end anyway. 4:09 left on the clock, shorthanded in a situation where you really don't want to do that.
Wow, the Mercy pistol kill. Yeah. That's a bad way to start things off. Taimu is going to switch to the Reaper once again. He knows it's a similar composition.
One shot. One
Double
kill.
kill. Triple kill.
Music to my ears. A masterpiece.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill. Sextuple kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Le baiser de la veuve.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
C'est si beau.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill.
The widow's kiss.
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
Music to my ears.
Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
I could do this all day.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
C'est si beau.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple
La
kill.
veuve tisse sa toile.
Double kill. Double kill.
Le baiser de la veuve. No one can hide from my sight.
Double kill. Double kill.
Caught in my web.
Double kill. Double kill.
Target neutralized.
Position to what he saw last time, and they just need to get onto the point and stay alive.
All right, EMP already, but not a lot of follow-up coming in for Dallas. It is all green in the kill feed, and Houston Outlaws are going to probably build a good amount of control meter here now that Mickey's down.
It's just so ridiculously hard to defend if you get staggered with two members down as they're approaching the point. So Jake just wants to make sure they're not going to get onto the point at all without using abilities or taking a ton of poke damage.
And that was like the world's easiest pulse bomb stick there. XQC just kind of loping by and taking a grenade to the face. Houston Outlaws handling the respawns extremely well. Another DMEC on Mickey, and Jake just seems untouchable at this point. They've nearly got it.
They're going to get it eventually, Doa. Just a matter of time. How long can the stall continue here on the side of Dallas? Taimu back in the mix once again, but he is getting punched into the corner, has to use his Wraith form.
I was going to say, if anything pushes him back, it's going to be that delay from the Primal Rage, and it looks like that may have just been enough. Yeah.
Wow, the kill onto both supports meant that there wasn't enough healing to sustain them. That was so close.
And it looks like maybe Houston will be able to send it back. That's an interesting self-destruct. Can he live to remech, though? He can with the Transcendence coming in from Harry Hook. And Linkser not getting anything done with the Dragon Blade at all.
Through the Transcendence, it wasn't going to work, and he wasn't facing the right direction. In line of sight of Taimu with no reflect.
It is all Dallas right now. And in fact, again, we've seen him be so good on this Reaper on this point before, just popping out the Death Blossom after the Reflect was down for Linkser, and that is going to be Dallas Fuel taking Temple of Anubis. It's Dallas.
It's Dallas.
Guys. Dallas. There we go. You know, LA is LA, Texas is Texas. We're all just one big happy Overwatch family. That's what we're saying here. It's a message of togetherness, right? Haven't come in fast enough, and Houston has been able to replace things. Now things are changing a little bit. In fact, finally finding that pulse bomb. Oh, they got to keep Taimu up. He's going to take a breather to save himself, and Linkser, his teammates falling around him. Yeah, he's just going to go in and reset. It looks like Raucus will join him and take the taxi back to spawn.
Despite the fact that they only had the supercharger, they delayed it for quite a long time.
Here we go, it's tire time. Seagull was able to find something last time, going way around the outside. Taimu, meanwhile, does get the kill on the Linkser, and there goes Raucus. Seagull finding him, and he demexed Cool Mat as well. That is about the best thing you can hope for from that tire. Linkser, one of the last people remaining here. Clockwork takes on Taimu again, though, and so Houston Outlaws trying to grind out this win.
Raucus has the Valkyrie, so they are going to get some resurrection.
There we go.
Doesn't prevent the effect from getting both of them, though. Raucus and Linkser falling.
It's the effect, man, taking out the entire pharmacy, and now just trying to finish off Cool Mat. He put the pulse bomb on the mech, even though it was ending, so he could guarantee the kill on the Pilot Diva. Good finish there for Dallas Fuel. Effectos go down. There's a little style hook in the end there. Big against Safara. So far, so good. Whoa, there's a hook. Taimu, man, you know, he was such a great Roadhog for such a long time. It's cool to see him get an opportunity to play this hero again. Good to hold on to it for the moment. And again, you know, Linkser's Pharah has been shut down by virtue of it being either A, ignored, or B, plucked out of the sky by Taimu.
Well, it doesn't work.
Or killed by effect.
Or killed by effect. That has
happens,
happened many times. Another pulse bomb just to make sure Cool Mat goes down.
Yep.
Cool Mat is one of the most dangerous mini diva players in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Ensuring that he doesn't even have that opportunity.
Creative strategy coming in here and showing us something totally different than we would have ever expected to come out from this team. And for good reason, man. Taimu finds those shots. And so Dallas gonna just walk right in there behind the Reinhardt shield. Have to worry about Jake on that high ground behind, but now Jake has to worry about getting back on the points. Clockwork taken out early. Coco making his presence felt. Pretty good charge onto the point already for Dallas Fuel. Can they keep it up here?
Jake is down on the low ground now. That was
okay.
That was just easy.
Tired.
It was the mind game, though.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to trigger it. Jake was not baited in, and instead, losing the Transcendence is actually going to be much more impactful on the side of Dallas Fuel. But that's if Effect doesn't just go crazy and kill absolutely everybody.
It's okay.
Valkyrie immediately. Muma will go to Effect, and Mickey will just calmly push the point.
What? Okay, that happened. All right, well, sometimes Diva can be very sneaky.
Nobody expects the stealth Diva.
That's right.
Gotta demech that Diva first, so that's where Mickey comes in. He's gonna try and dodge in and get the damage down, but he's gonna
oh boy! This could be big. No, not a big amount of follow-up. I thought they had that tire ready to go, but Taimu not able to really make it happen here. They're just going to try to brute force it now with Harry Hook's Transcendence. Jake does get a couple, though, with his Riptire, and it is a brawl, but the respawns are definitely in favor of the Houston Outlaws right now.
Yeah, Raucus with the last-second Transcendence in the grab to mitigate the damage. Mickey low. Mickey will lose his suit and his life. Everybody on Dallas must back off.
You know, one of the best out there, and I definitely think he is on the Ana, on the Zen, but the Mercy seems to be a struggle for him here from what we've seen today.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. A little fragging out from Raucus at the end of the engagement.
Surrounded here at this point. Spree, D-Mech.
Just walking up on him.
Yeah, why not?
Jake fearless, and nobody's on the cart, so they're going to move it all the way through, and that'll be
showing that their strength is certainly shown up on the payload maps, whereas on the other side, Dallas been looking good on the point control stuff. To begin with anyway, so you do have to keep readjusting. Look at that hook! Can he finish him though? That's the tricky part, gotta take a breather. Oh, and the heal comes in from Bonk, and he got stuck in the trap, I think, there. Oh man, that's rough. And already, oh, the Riptire immediately afterwards. That is nothing but style from Jake on that Roadhog, or that Junkrat rather.
So you got farmed really hard by using the take a breather. And then this happens to the rest of your team immediately thereafter. You have to win that duel.
It's just doing work. Taimu on his own. Now he's getting hunted by Cool Mat as well. There's a kill. And that Transcendence so late for Custa. Jake doesn't care, man. He's throwing in the barrage. He had a good sense of timing for when it was going to end. Gets 3. And that's another stronghold for Houston.
The Houston Outlaws.
No kidding. Point falling early, and Dallas Fuel just playing the spawn, trying to prevent anyone from getting to the point. And they may just have done it. Overtime ticking down. Seagull with the kill onto Raucus. And in the end, Dallas Fuel will barely come out on top in the Texas.
We're all soldiers now.
You think there's something worth stealing?
Try not to get yourselves killed up there.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Enemy seen. Enemy seen.
誰から行こう。それじゃにしか聞こえてないから。こっちの方が有利だから。ちょっと溜めて突破。縦割れる。半分。もう一個あげる。ウィンストンそろそろジャンプしてる。ポジション食らった。ナイス、ナイスカバー。
The war goes on.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir. Nerf this. I will watch over you. Heroes never die. Time to raise my game.
縦割れたよ。
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
勝ってるから言っていいよ。
I've got you in my sights.
アナいるね。アナから来た。
Get out of my way. I'll run you over.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Get in position.
誰から行こうか。こっちジャンクいるから取った方が強い。ナイス。消してないよ。もう一回取るね。下にリーパーいる。マジか。こっちに落ち。穴欲しいな、穴。
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei. Heroes never die.
放置してるこいつ。穴取った。
Everyone, heal up.
ハルドロー。
Attack the objective.
いける？
I've got you in my sights.
一応頼むわ。撃ってよこいつ。
Heroes never die.
はめとくね。はい、じゃあ。
Complete. Score 2-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It is not my preference to see to matters personally, but I will see them done.
Don't worry, my friend.
G'day!
I am your shield.
G'day, cover!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend
mate.
objective A.
Get into position. Tired.
Get over here and heal up. That's better. Mission ain't over yet.
I understand.
New defense point. Objective B.
Tactical necessity. Come here, get stabilized. Powered up.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
I have found the enemy. On my face, me.
Огонь по готовности.
I've got you in my sights. Heal up here. Good choice. I am Thanks. Come here, get stabilized. Come out and face me.
We still need you.
Excuse Thanks, Doc.
This will restore you.
I've got you in my sights.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir. Heroes never die.
Get into position.
They're taking the point. Kills.
Let's try that again. Barrier active.
This will heal you.
Orisa online.
Someone better get fiery, because I'm on a roll.
Barrier activated.
Get into position. This is my will.
Double
My will made real.
60 seconds remaining.
I'm overrated.
From afar.
This is my curse.
Shohei Mahol.
I recommend moving behind my barrier.
The power of destruction.
30 seconds remaining.
Just a little longer. I will watch over you. The base.
Victory.
Showdown.
Effect in his massive Zarya plays. You heard Monty and Doa talking about it. He seemed to be at about 95 charge the entirety of this game, and those right clicks leading up to the beam and the punch, Effect clears the point, and it was Dallas Fuel walking away with the victory. They are going to take the series 3-2, and we're looking forward to seeing them next on Saturday.
Together for Dallas quite yet.
That's a nice shot, though.
Oh,
Not going to save him.
well, you know, at least he went out with style.
Winston now will help, however.
Yeah, sure enough. Vic getting zoned out a little bit here. Zupa does fall. Vic on the run. They push him pretty far away from the rest of the fight, but hey, that's not bad if you're Widowmaker. Custa and Effect both fall here. A good chance for Florida Mayhem to win a pretty crucial fight here towards the end of point A. There goes Mickey. Nice shot again from Tavik.
From one, nailed it. Let's go. Heroes never die.
Evolutionary dead end.
Sometimes
Just kind of wait this one out.
I mean, they need to keep Tvik low right now because they know what he wants to do. They're going to realize he's got EMP right now to come into the point and try and knock out their abilities.
Ooh,
These
Mickey.
this back though, they can't quite get Mickey down. There we go.
Yeah, there's EMP.
Oh!
Seagull gets him immediately though. Zupa comes in for the resurrection. Doesn't have the Valkyrie quite yet. No, he did, but he didn't use it. Got taken down by Seagull. That was a dangerous move for Zupa to fly in like that. Well, but Dallas feel pretty well situated here. A couple ults nearly coming up, and Chip sitting on that Mercy ult himself as well.
That was a long setup for virtually no reward.
Oh, that
Seagull gonna trap that health back and take out Logix.
He is a great Junkrat player, and he's really showing it right now. Meanwhile, though, Florida storming onto the point. Zupa pops that Valkyrie, brings a couple people back up again. Chips manages to keep Harry Hook in the fight. Seagull does go down, though. There's the res, bringing him back up, and XQC gets the kill onto Zupa. Looks like Dallas is going to hold for just a bit longer.
You can make sure that you nail the Transcendence, because that could be the difference between victory and defeat.
Wow, instant DMAC for Manitin there. XQC finding that kill. A lot of damage coming in from that Riptire. No kills out of it, though. Zebasai responding, though. Raining death from above with that Pharah. Hasn't really been touched lately. And Mickey DMAC'd. Looks like that may be it. So Dallas just completely overrun there, courtesy of the EMP.
Yeah, Chip's high end.
Let's check that out. All right, Zebasai. Really easy to take advantage of that EMP after you have that high ground with the Pharah, and it worked out pretty well. But they've got a little bit of control meter built up on the point right now. Mickey kind of on his own. He's going to get DMAC'd. And Dallas feels scrambling a little bit already. Did I say scrambling? I meant setting up for a self-destruct from Mickey. Yeah, that's what I meant to say all along. Mickey picks off Zupa as well. And so after the cleanup, yeah, it looks like they should be able to hold for a bit longer. That's a problem. Oh, that
あなたの話し法になれると、より正しく理解することができます。お手伝いをする許可をいただ。
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
System check initiated. Green across the board. I'm ready for action.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Greetings.
I have spotted the enemy.
The objective is now.
My will.
Огонь по готовности.
I will watch over you. My will.
I'm on the object.
This will restore you.
First round lost. Score 0-1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective. The objective is now
This objective must be ours.
I am claiming the objective.
My will made real.
Securing the objective.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Heroes never die.
Drop the beat.
Incoming.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. Dead to rights.
Few seconds of their attack run, and there's the tac visor. It's a zoning ultimate, and I mean that in the most real sense right now. Hard to get in there with that one, and OT ticking away. Effect carrying Dallas Fuel to a defensive hold.
And that one was very well played by Dallas. Ebisai.
Well, I like it. This is one way to try to break that hard point. You don't need to jump in, you just need to pull them back a little bit. Seagull finally finds the kill onto Devik there. Ebisai falls as well. XQC jumping in, doing damage. And Effect with that pulse bomb, not even going to need it. And that was just really well done by Dallas Fuel.
To make them turn onto the Tracer, because otherwise they can keep spamming the Junkrat grenades and lining up shots on Widowmaker in the open. So you need to convince them to come back there. And you'll notice that the thing that set that in motion was Devik going back to the point.
No, it didn't pop it in the end. I thought maybe they'd want to put a bit more pressure on, but kills just started coming in right at that moment.
I mean,
all right, both support ults up again. Ebisai falls early. Good pick. Seagull finds another one onto Devik. This might be the moment they've been waiting for here. Devik does demech Mickey. But Florida Mayhem a little bit short-handed here. Mickey brought back up again by Chips. Seagull just firing from the high ground there. They've got Florida Mayhem pushed back a little bit. Oh, nice trap onto Swoosh. He couldn't get away from that angle. And things are looking pretty good for Dallas. They've almost got it here. Logic's taken down fast, and that will be it. Dallas Fuel, despite the last-minute May, able to take out Florida Mayhem here on Lunar Colony and tie up the series. Mercy right now, very, very low, but he has to flee back to his team. He gets the Orb of Harmony to stay alive, and there's the D-Mech on Manitin. Pretty good start, and here comes the Primal Rage for Swoosh. He's not able to accomplish anything. All right, point unlocks right now. Taimu getting to a safer location, ideally. Ooh, Chips does fall. There's a kill for Tavik, and he manages to take out Taimu. Good start for Florida Mayhem now. The zoning didn't quite come through like Dallas was hoping.
Yeah, that time Tavik snuck around on the flank as the far end, gets the Mercy and the Widowmaker. Florida Mayhem looking a lot stronger when defending the Dallas Fuel attacks on this one, and have to wait right now and see if the Valkyrie or the Tac Visor is going to make the difference for the Fuel.
That was a lot of Dallas members packed together for the moment. There's the Pulse Bomb coming in, no kills from that, but Tavik says, no problem, man, I got the barrage. Gets a couple there, and Logic's with the cleanup. The pressure that this Tracer's been able to put on Dallas Fuel this map has been crazy.
Yeah, Logix is definitely having a great game right now.
Oh yeah.
Chip's
He's sitting on that health pack too.
Ridiculous. Oh my, Chip getting a ridiculous amount of ult charge, and once that Tracer gets EMP'd, a sitting duck for the primary fire from the Moira, no escaping.
Yeah, a couple Coalescence kills. He does get taken down in the end there. Taimu trying to stay alive. Translocator doesn't come through, and Florida coming back in a big way. I think maybe Dallas got a little bit over-aggressive in that last fight.
Yeah, they played pretty far forward and got punished by the Mercy Valkyrie, rezzing several of those members. Manitin trying to push some of the members of the Dallas Fuel off the map with the whole hog.
Yep.
They will succeed in taking down Custa on the Lucio.
Yep. Works out in the end. They do flip it. Do we let them have the point, or do we fight them without any of our abilities? And neither one's a good option. They did lose it there. Effect coming back around.
They now wanted to recall straight back into that Winston. Dragon Blade
Here we
find
go.
effect.
Well, Chips gets a couple with the Biotic Orb, though. Zebasai comes in with a sound barrier after the reses come through. Teams charging in with that big shield, and Dallas backing away right now. They've got a couple ults to use. Mickey actually popping that self-destruct. Oh, and it catches Zebasai with it. He couldn't get off the point in time.
Win or lose you some of these maps. 50% here and there. Smart play from Effect. Taimu's going to be running in with the EMP. Is he going to get enough people?
That's seemed to be a pretty decent one here coming in. Effect finishes off Manitin right now. Taimu looking for Tracer on the side. Logic's in a bit of trouble. Ooh, Effect, that was a close one, man. He had to recall to stay alive. He's got that Pulse Bomb, but not a lot of health. No, he gets the heals now to deal with it.
Thing is, they're not actually getting the Mercy. Finally, Zupe goes down. Manitin's resurrected in that.
Is without form.
Iron power, you seem vague, Genji.
I am a different man now. I am whole. It does. My brother Mandata gave much to improve their lives, but it was not to be.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Let Russia never repeat the mistakes of this country.
I recommend moving behind my barrier.
Life is pain. So is
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Listen to the whispers of madness.
Get behind the barrier.
You can see by the shadow. My ultimate is Tarka.
I am moving to you.
Let's keep it moving.
Pain is an excellent teacher. darkness. The payload and I will
My servants never die.
I am ready.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
Our enemies return.
Огонь по готовности.
Experience oblivion. Repetition is the path to mastery.
We need to
We
keep the
must
payload
move
moving
the
forward.
Engaging the enemy.
Still have you. I will watch over you.
I am moving the payload.
Let's go. We should go.
A temporary
No,
setback.
mercy.
Embrace oblivion.
Огонь по готовности.
Group up! Group up!
There is chaos within you. Now to strike.
Greetings. Group up here. Join me.
Walk in shadow.
Group up here.
Life is pain. Soul is
Larissa, what the fuck? Why are you going alone?
Огонь по готовности.
Group up here. Group up here.
不许走。
I am ready.
Hands on. At your service.
Into the iris. A temporary setback.
Enemy payload
60 seconds remaining.
The shadows, my apprentice.
Seconds remaining.
Make the payload. I will not try to stop.
Balance.
Keep the payload in motion.
Team up for special attack.
10 seconds remaining.
No choice but to attack.
Chaos within
Time is running out.
Overtime.
my spirit is strong.
Огонь по готовности.
Keep the payload in motion.
Repetition is the path.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Greetings.
Burn
need healing.
Move up! Gaze into the iris.
Group up here. My ultimate is charging.
So is death.
I'm escorting the payload.
There is disquiet in your soul.
60 seconds remaining.
Embrace oblivion.
Thanks. 30 seconds remaining. The payload is approaching its destination.
Experience oblivion.
10 seconds remaining.
Team up for special attack. Destination. Please move behind the barrier.
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
True self is without form.
My ultimate is charging.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
My spirit is strong.
Stop the payload.
Sniper! Don't get caught!
Be one with the darkness.
I still have use for you.
My rip tire is charging. My rip tire is charging.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Life is pain. So
Widowmaker here.
watch over you. Behind you.
No one can hide unless
My spirit is strong.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence. Ultimate ready.
I cannot be stopped.
Life is pain. So
Did someone call?
My ultimate's ready.
listen to the whispers of madness. Experience oblivion.
No one can hide from this sight.
Life is pain. So is death. Walk in shadow.
60 seconds remaining.
Get them off me.
Gotcha. Energy.
30 seconds remaining.
I am on fire.
Almost ready.
Life is pain.
10 seconds remaining.
Darkness envelops all.
I will watch over you.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Experience oblivion. Energy flows through me.
Victory. Play of the game.
Fight, so it looked like a good EMP.
And those pulse bombs from Effect just have not been finding their marks in this series at all. Full hog though for Manitin, not enough. Didn't have a lot of health to keep that one going. Dallas nearly has a point flip back again. There they do, they get it. They're already up to 95%. It's do or die time for Florida, and I don't know if they can even get back there. Yeah, they do just in the nick of time, overtime. 99% right now for Dallas. Field Coalescence comes in, healing, doing damage to OT bar, ticking away. Manitin on the Diva, tries to get in there, but he can't do it. Dallas takes a nail biter on Ilios. Vic on the high ground. Vic trying to get in the back lines, actually finds Chips. Wants a little bit more, gets Taimu as well. Great Dragon Blade for Vic, and Florida Mayhem, unless these reses make a big difference, might be able to win this fight. Let's see if they can do it. There's the Primal Rage now from XQC. Logix runs out of Attack Visor and runs out of HP as he gets beaten into the wall there, basically.
But that's the clutch play you needed from XQC.
Yeah.
They had two ults. Florida had two big ults going into that fight. The Dragon Blade.
Hard to break that. There's a biotic. Oh, that's a good biotic grenade, actually. Onto Florida. Zebasai has to be brought up early again already. There's a duel, and Chips takes down Logic. Oh, that's why we like Chips Anna so much. All right, there's an Ana boost again, like we talked about. Gonna try to go after Zebasai a little bit, turns around here, a little bit low health. Has to try to find that Dragon Blade. Can he do it? Yeah, Tavik taken out before he can really put it to use here. Kills coming in for Florida, though, in the end. XQC still has that Primal Rage available. Zebasai brings back Swoosh, so it is a brawl. Zebasai does go down, though, so no Lucio now. And it looks like Dallas just finally picking apart Florida Mayhem. Nobody seems to be able to stay alive, and as the tanks get whittled down here,
yeah, they need to get back
should
to
be about it.
So XQC just pops his Primal Rage for the additional jump to make sure that Tavik dies, but no coming back from that. Custa with the last Valkyrie, and
okay, so Taimu, yeah, finding that Mercy. Zupa low already, gets zoned out by the two tanks. Zupa does fall anyway. Mickey coming in for the kill. Ooh, but Florida responding in a big way. Vic's Junkrat will not be denied.
Really fall for that. As we watch Tavik here, who just goes down to the point. You can try all of this fancy stuff if you like, but at some point you actually do just have to get down and try and capture it and through the main way. And now they just want Zebasai to be dead as fast as possible, and they will get their wish.
Their wish is their command as well. Super brings him back up, but he's out of the fight for a little bit. Effect finds Zebasai again with the pulse bomb. No soldier, no problem. Vic taken down, brought back up again by Zupa. That Valkyrie making a big difference here. Taimu having to back away as a brawl on the payload commences right in front of us here.
He keeps on shooting in, but the Winston bubble stopping a lot of that damage. Gotta get rid of Zupe right now. He's so low.
XQC finds a kill on the Manitin, and Taimu kind of untouched. They're getting closer here, and with that kill on Logix, they should be able to do it. Zebasai, the last man standing, he gets eliminated, and now it doesn't look like there's anyone standing between Dallas Fuel and victory, and they will take it 3-1 for Dallas here in their last match of the preseason.
Seagull Brandon. He's better at coming up with answers than I am to questions, that's for sure.
Seagull's one of those people I don't think you'd ever have a bad thing to say about. You can see how much passion he has just for, I guess, the game and what he loves doing.
For sure he's a nice guy. For me he's like a teddy bear, someone you wanna actually hack all the time.
Arriving at watch point.
He's a good project player.
You know, he loves playing his Hanzos, he loves playing his Junkrats, his Bastions, and all that kind of stuff. He plays it all at such a ridiculously high level. It's like, okay, cool. I play Genji, I play Pharah, I play all the heroes that the team kind of sucks at.
We didn't have a good Predator player before. Having Seagull to cover that role is really, really, really important for us.
I think if you tell me to get good at any hero in the game, I can become one of the best in the world at it, given enough time. Easy clap, Corey. Chips, a bit on the quieter side.
Chips is very quiet.
Chips is mysterious, reserved.
I play to win!
Greetings. Hello. I ain't much for waiting around.
down for a reason. Maybe it's best to stay like this.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience.
For optimal chance of survival, stay in range of my barriers. For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Power up!
Join me.
Bailing out!
No one can hide from my sight.
I will watch over you.
Heroes never die. Yeah.
My ultimate is ready.
Mecha activate! I'm back in the fight! Up! Shoot you down! Time to raise my ATM! Not one! There's this!
No one can hide from my
Got it.
sight.
Stop the payload.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Back in the game!
My thanks.
Defense matrix activated!
Watch your back.
Get behind the barrier.
Damn it! Bailing out!
Team up for special attack.
I'm not a good loser.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I'm gonna shoot you down!
My ultimate is charging.
Taking off! Routing power to forward shield! Routing power to forward barrier!
one can hide on my side. One complete. Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
ひどいな。
Mission to identify all possible outcomes.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'm ready to kill. Damage amplified.
Hey!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
I'm on the payload and moving
Escort
out.
the payload.
Enemies found. Ready to begin. Special attack.
Thank you. Gotcha. Zenyatta is here. Moira by your side.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
The payload has stopped. We must get it moving again.
No one can hide from my sight.
Name's McCree.
60 seconds remaining.
Payload stop.
Heroes never die.
Haven't had enough.
Let the dragon consume you.
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
30 seconds remaining.
I will watch over you. Mecha activated.
10 seconds
We're
remaining.
running out of time.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir. Der Kampf ist auf uns heran.
No fair.
Pass into the unknown.
Defeat.
One shot. One kill.
Double kill. Triple kill.
I could do this all day.
Double kill. Triple kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
C'est si beau. No one can hide from my sight.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill.
Adieu.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Music to my ears.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill.
It's me.
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill. Quintuple kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Chips does not say a lot inside and outside of the game.
He's like a sloth. He's not in a hurry to go anywhere, right? His brain thinks like a million things at the same time, and then he gets overwhelmed by his big brain. He's thinking too much.
You know, I look up to him a lot as a support player. You know, he sort of paved the way for like Western supports.
It is very good. His mechanics is one of the best, if not the best.
He has honed the basics of. I feel bad because even Mickey